Good day, boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of Math with Mr. Asli. Today we are going to be looking at surface area of a square-based pyramid. Okay, can you think of any square-based pyramids in the real world? Think carefully. Some of you might think of them because you can find them in your home country, or you might have friends that come from this country. Had a thought? Let's have a look. Correct. Those pyramids that we find in Egypt are a perfect example of a square-based pyramid. Now, today we need to calculate the surface area of a square-based pyramid. So, if we look here, we have a square-based pyramid. Okay, what does it mean? It means we have a squared bottom and we have one point on top where all the points meet. So if we unfold a square base pyramid and get the net of that square base pyramid, what do we get? Okay, so we would get a square and four triangles. Can you see what shapes we're working with? Okay, and remember when we calculate in surface area, we add the areas of all the surfaces. So if we were to calculate the surface area of this here, that means we would need to calculate the area of that, the area of that, the area of that, the area of that, and the area of that, which would be 1 square and 4 triangles. Okay, and we will get an answer. Let us continue. So, can you remember the formulas we used to calculate the area of a square? Correct, it was side squared. And can you remember how to calculate the area of a triangle? We did this last week when we calculated the surface area of, we did do this, right? And that would be area is equal to half multiplied by a base multiplied by height. We use that to calculate the area of a triangle. So, looking at the area of a square and looking at the area of a triangle, do you think you can come up with a formula to calculate the area of a square-based pyramid? Let's have a look. So, we're going to start off by, before we continue, can you see it says h equal to 6? Okay, this h equal to 6 is equal to the height of the triangle and not the height of the actual pyramid. Okay, so the height of the triangle that we are working with is 6 and not of the actual pyramid. So let's continue. We are going to first calculate the area of the square. We have one side of the square, the base, which they gave us is 4. So s squared is equal to 4 squared, which is equal to 16. So now that we've calculated the area of the square, we can move on to the triangle. So area of one triangle would be a half multiplied by base multiplied by height. What about 4 triangles? That would be 4 multiplied by half multiplied by base multiplied by height. And if we simplify this, a 4 multiplied by half, what do we get? Good, we get 2. 4 multiplied by half is equal to 2. So 2 multiplied by base multiplied by height. So area of 4 triangles is equal to 2 times base times height. Now we can plug in our values and we can get an answer. So base is equal to 4 and our height is equal to 6. 4 times 6 is 24. 2 times 24 is equal to 48. So if we need to calculate this, area of a square base pyramid is equal to the area of a square plus the area of 4 triangles, which is equal to s squared plus 2bh. Okay, remember this example that we went through here was just for us to get the formula. Okay, to look at this formula, s squared plus 2bh. So let us look at this formula and do an example. So in the example, we have a base of 6 centimeters and we have a height of 12 centimeters. So total surface area would be equal to s squared plus 2bh. Do we know what s is? Correct. S is equal to 6, b is equal to 6, and h is equal to 12. So s squared plus 2 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 12. Okay, 36 plus 2 open parentheses, 6 times 12 is 72. 2 times 72 is equal to 144, and 36 plus 144 is equal to 180 centimeters squared. Okay. Let us look at one more example. So we have our square base pyramid. We have a base of 4 meters. Okay, that's the base, and that would be the height. So remember s squared plus 2bh. What's s? S would be 4, b is 4, h is 5. Plug them into our formula. 4 squared plus 2 open parentheses 4 close parentheses open parentheses 5 close parentheses, which is equal to 16 plus 2 open parentheses 4 times multiplied by 5 gave us 20 close parentheses. Okay, and then 16 plus 40 is equal to 56 meters squared. And that's all for today, boys and girls. Hope all of you learned something, and make sure to practice some examples. The best way to get better at mathematics is through practice. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all soon.